morning, everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. I have to get my kids up. I got ready a little bit and Joelle is working and I have a bit of stuff to do, so I'm doing a day in the life. If you're new here, please subscribe and like, and let's get to it. Let's see what my kids are up to. Always crazy. Always destructive. What is happening in here?
I see Shiny. Look, I see that one.
JJ, did you take yourself potty? Did you take yourself potty? Good morning.
Look, sad.
What is that? Oh, it's a little dinosaur.
He's got sad.
He's sad. Why?
Looks like a head with his.
Oh, okay. Wow, you guys had quite the morning.
And look.
Hello, handsome.
Look,
Should we open up some blinds?
look, he's happy.
Let's open up some
Look,
blinds.
he's happy.
Make the room come alive. Hi. That better? Much brighter. Now that summer is over, fall is still struggling to get here, believe it or not. Like normally we have a ton of rain over here by now, but we've only had one day of rain. The days start later, which is good because now the kids are sleeping longer, so which means I get to sleep longer. All right, I need to get these kids dressed and changed. Let's do it. À la boule. He's so cute.
You pull me closer, but don't waste your time. Don't have any time for all your empty lies. I used to think that you were only mine, but I was blinded by a shallow light. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys.
Look, say hi. You're so cute. Love you. So Jalen is now potty trained with a struggle. He is peeing really good all throughout the day, but he's still struggling with going number 2, and he prefers to poop in a pull-up. So we do switch him. Occasionally he does have accidents, and at night he does sleep with the pull-up as well. But for his nap time, he's great, and he sleeps in his underwear. One of the things that I do... Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? He likes to hang out in his brother's bed. One of the things I like to do is I let Jalen pick out his underwear every morning. And so he has a little drawer that I've shown in previous videos. I have to do laundry, which I'm doing today, but I will let him choose which one he wants to wear. Usually he'll ask me, and then we go from there. Come on. I like the green ones.
Yeah, I can leave it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, don't forget your monster trucks. Stop. Where's your shirt? Oh, here it is. Come on. Come on. 5, 4. Come here, doggy. All right. Also, another thing that I like to do for the boys to give them a little bit of responsibility is I ask Jalen to put things in the hamper. Good job. He gets really proud of himself. Okay, it's your turn to learn. Go put them back in the hamper. Yay! You guys remember my declutter and organize video in the boys' room? It's still pretty good, but like, there's always toys. This is actually not even bad, but usually it's a horrible mess. Like, that was a one-time deal seeing it pristine like that. No more. Now I'll be putting on some Coco Melon so I can get some things done. But first, we have to say good morning to Daddy.
Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach.
One of the first things I give to the boys in the morning is milk. And he said thank you. I just love that. He's talking so much.
Behind the mountain you're trying to climb.
I don't know about you guys, but I actually really enjoy doing laundry. It's so relaxing, especially when the kids let me do it without being at my feet. Although I do love my little shadows. And that is actually not shout. All I do is refill that with warm water and dish soap, and it really does a great number on any of the stains the boys put on their clothes. So I recommend that, especially Dawn dish soap. Give it a try.
Then you make believe, seven you and only me. How can I trust your personality? Seven you and only one is for real. Let me be the one that makes you feel. Seven you and only me.
It's so funny because when it comes to washing clothes, I am on it. But when it comes to getting the clothes out of the dryer, I forget all the time. And so these towels are actually from the night before. It might even be 2 nights ago. Who knows? But they still smell good. I just refluff them and I fold them and I get it done. I don't know why I can't seem to remember. Do you guys have that problem too? It's so annoying.
I don't know what to find, I don't know what to look for. Can you give a clue?
If you guys follow us on Instagram, then you saw that my dishwasher was having a malfunction, and it turns out, well, we don't really know, but there's some kind of heating element going wrong where it's melting our dishes, our plastic dishes that don't normally melt and can go in the dishwasher. I will insert a little clip. It's very sad. So anyways, we did it again, and the next day Joel was like, I smell something burning, like it doesn't smell right in here, and I didn't notice it. And I'm like, well, the only thing on is the dishwasher, and we opened it, and one of our Rubbermaid lids was completely melted. So we are no longer using this. We're gonna have to eventually get a new dishwasher, but that'll most likely wait till after we come back from our trip to Puerto Rico, because that's like in 4 weeks or something. It's very soon. So I'm having to wash everything by hand, which isn't the worst thing in the world, right? But I love my dishwasher, and if some of you don't use it, I use it daily. Sometimes I use it twice a day. Now that I have kids, like we have a lot of dishes. We go through a lot of dishes. I have a lot of meals. You know, I'm a stay-at-home mother. Joelle works from home, so we have all our meals at home pretty much, unless we go out occasionally. So I have to do some dishes, and I'm okay with that.
Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere.
It is now time to feed the boys breakfast, so I'm just going to warm up some of my freezer banana pancakes that I have showed you guys how I go about making these and freezing them. And these are Jordan's really like his go-to breakfast. He could eat these every day if I let him. The other great thing about these is because they have banana in them, you do not need to put any sweetener on these, so no syrup. He loves them just the way they are. After I feed all my boys, I will do the dishes, especially now that there's no dishwasher. I'm definitely keeping up on it because, you know, the dish rack is only so big and it could only hold so many dishes. So I just try to keep on top of it. That way I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed by the end of the day. For all my babies, I always clean their hands at the kitchen sink. It's a lot easier. And then when I'm done, I will wipe them dry with either a paper towel or I will dedicate a hand towel just to their hands and face for that one day. Oddly enough, the boys are being so good today while I'm doing this, like, just get it all done, video. Like, look at this. They're just playing and chilling. Hi. Uh-oh. I have to show you guys something because you know, now that Jordan is walking, like there's things in our house that wouldn't normally be there, but because he's walking and he's getting into everything, we have to block it. If you're a parent, you totally know what I'm going through right now. So this is our coffee station. I always have to have this here because if I don't, he will get in there. I have my coffee in there. I have like just things for the coffee station or like hot chocolate. I've had to turn this to the side. This is all my caking stuff. And same thing with this one. This one has my Cricut stuff and like some coloring books for the boys. I have to turn everything away from the wall. And then there's this. This is our bookshelf where we keep all our movies. And it's also a catch-all for Jalen's like learning toys that I don't want him to just have all day long. So this is my exercise mat. I've had to do this now because he is strong and gets everything out, don't you? Are you gonna show them? And this is the bookshelf that was in the boys' room. We weren't sure what to do with it, but for now it is holding up the exercise mat with this because I didn't have the exercise mat originally here. It was just like this, but he was crawling in there and grabbing CDs still, and then he has destroyed some. It's been really bad. So this is what our front door entrance looks like right now. But so far it is working. It's keeping him out. And then there's this. We have to keep Jordan out of, well, actually both of them out of Joel's office. Hi, babe. And the kids will throw their toys over here. These are things that we're trying to sell. Hi. And we have to block this one over here with our vacuum cleaner because he's so strong. He has knocked it over countless times. So it's just a mission trying to keep this kid out of all these areas. Like I remember when we were so happy that we no longer, What'd you do? You pushed him? Jay, you don't do that. That's not nice, baby. Real life. Give him a hug and a kiss. Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss. Anyways, I was saying, I remember when Jalen finally got past that, he was no longer getting in there. And I was finally able to move that. But actually, I found these locks that I can attach to the little handles. So I'm gonna order those off Amazon. That way I can finally put the high chair away. But it's a mission, you guys. What? Okay, so I'm gonna actually be making roasted tomato and basil soup. I'm super excited. This is my second time. The first time it came out so good. I did not let the boys try it though, so this time I'm gonna see how they like it, because if they like it, I'm gonna put them in those reusable pouches and freeze it, because I actually have a ton of tomatoes that we got. We got like a whole case. So I'm gonna be making that. I got my oven set to 375 and I'm going to be roasting the tomatoes for 1 hour with a little bit of salt and pepper and olive oil or any kind of oil that you have on hand. Okay, you're gonna need salt and pepper They say fresh basil, but I have dried, and then thyme, and then chicken stock, but I'm gonna be using this and then one of these for additional flavor because I am doing more than they say as far as tomato amount go. And 2 to a medium. I feel like this will be a medium. So I'm doing 2 of these, and I'm doing 6, even though the recipe calls for, I think, 4 garlic cloves. But because, like I said, I'm doing more, I want a little bit more flavor in it. Does anybody have any tips on cutting onion? Oh my gosh. I think when they're fresh, it's even worse. Normally I wet them and that does help, but holy moly, guys. That's like one of the things I hate doing. I try to get Joelle to do it usually. So you guys know it's fall, it's football season, and Joelle has been watching the Seahawks. Woo, woo. We've been struggling a little bit, you know, without our main squeeze. He's gone, but that's okay. He's doing his own thing, and we still love our Seahawks. But since Joelle's been watching it, Jalen always wants to watch it now. This little cutie asked me to watch football, so I found some Seahawks like highlights, and he will be running around with his little football and screaming and like, wow, like getting super into it. So it's really cute to watch. I know Joelle just loves having his little boys, like he's gonna have people to watch games with, because for me, like, I love it, but I'm busy, I'm doing things around the house, and it's hard for me to sit down. Do you guys have that problem? Please. How do you make time? All right, I just took these out. The tomatoes are delicious and roasted and ready to go. I got my Dutch oven out, and I got 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna start melting that and then sauteing the onions that I cut earlier.
I don't know who you are.
All right, well, this is cooking and sauteing a little bit. I've got my garlic ready. I've got my chicken broth, my bouillon cubes, and all my seasonings, as mentioned before. And I will be linking this recipe below for you guys. It's so yummy.
The mountain you're trying to climb, think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I am so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying to hide. What I see is not, you don't deny. I wanna see the rest of you tonight.
I love when my husband takes a minute from work and just comes and chats with me. This was literally just maybe a minute or 2, and then he was gone, but it was sweet and short. I love him. Once simmering has been completed for 30 minutes, you're going to transfer this to a blender unless you have an immersion blender. And just be careful because it is extremely hot. I had to put a towel to save my hands. And then you're just going to put some cream after putting it back in the same pot. Stir it up. You can rewarm it, but I don't think it's necessary. It's so insanely hot. Serve and enjoy with caution. And there it is. Joelle wanted some chunks, but I plan on giving it to the kids, so I only left some out for him. But it's so delicious, you guys. And it's not that hard to make. I promise. Definitely do this if you love tomato soup. Perfect for fall. So Jordan ended up liking these. If I give these to him, I'm gonna store them in the freezer, but when I want to give them to him, I'm just gonna like place them in warm water till they get the chill off them, and then he can eat them. So he's got tomato soup. Jalen will not try it. He's my picky child still. And it might be like that forever, but I am loving this. And I have so many more tomatoes that I think I'm gonna just do a whole batch for the kids. It's now time for the lunchtime struggle. Jalen is difficult, Jordan is easy. And then it is nap time because mommy needs some rest. Holla if you hear me. Once the kids are down, I will usually clean up all the toys, tidy up the couch, and then vacuum. And then do a few things for me that, whether it's just looking at my phone or doing my Bible study, that is what I do. And that is how I unwind. One of my favorite things to do when the kids are sleeping is come outside, and I will either water or I'll just come look at my garden and just make sure everything looks okay and just relax in the sun while it's still here, because very soon it will start raining and I won't have days like this anymore. Remember, I am a California girl, so I do get to miss the sun a lot.
I'm almost done with work, and I just came outside to see my beautiful wife.
I always love when he spends time with me. I know, you guys, I know he works from home, right? Like, we see each other all day, but in reality, he's in meetings or he's busy and we can't talk. And so I really appreciate and love when he comes out here to be with me.
Yeah, gives me an excuse.
Yeah. You're probably thinking, wow, she has achieved a lot since the kids have been sleeping just for herself. Well, that's because I have. The kids usually sleep anywhere from 1.5 hours to up to 3 hours easily. And this is on a daily basis. They actually get excited for nap time. It's almost 4 o'clock and I haven't made my bed, but I'm gonna do it right now because I want to. Well, our kids are awake and we are here to get them. Hi, guys. And mommy and what? Oh gosh, that's the first thing here on mine. I said if he takes a nap, I'll let him have a cookie. I needed some rest. You crazy. Hey, monkey. Get out. Get out. Okay. Well, you guys, I hope you enjoyed a day in my life of our life with 2 kids as usual. With 2 kids, 2 and 1, and it is always a struggle. Sorry, I'm a little short, babe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Peace.
Bye.